It was pouring early this morning, and as it is a Saturday, I started my day by taking a quick shower before I sat down to meditate. Generally, over the weekends, I love to apply some oil in my scalp and then head out to feed the birds, water my plants, and play with my dogs. I do really strange things to attract the birds at my place, like I blow whistle while I serve them food, and I feel as if they are really listening to me. And sometimes, even before I have left the place, I see them flying around me and slyly take a bite from their meal and hop to the other side quickly. We are blessed in life to have a house where the balcony opens up to the two people trees, and due to this reason, we have birds frequenting our place and making our life even more beautiful. We sit in our balcony or sometimes even stalk the birds from inside the house through the window, which directly opens up to the bird's paradise. We have a lot of peacocks and hawks flying around all over this place where we stay, and I know this is all I need in my life to be happy. Sometimes I think I don't know how I lived all my life in the metropolitan cities before I moved here, and I don't wish to go back to the hustle and bustle of the cities ever again. But what I have learned in my spiritual path is that if you attach yourself even to these things, you won't grow spiritually. Our life should be lived in a way that you learn to find your joy and accept whatever comes your way and not flow against it. And this is the beauty of spirituality. You become detached on a physical level and attached to God on a soul level. You trust everything which has come your way and appreciate, especially the challenges, as you know, those are really important for the growth of your soul. I am learning the art of cooking, and over the weekends, I get some time to practice my skills. And sometimes I make really delicious food, and sometimes it is a complete mess. Earlier, I dreaded cooking as I did not know that I can enjoy this process of being in the moment, and by putting all my energy and focus into it. I used to take a lot of shortcuts wherever possible. I see myself changing now, even in this area, as spirituality has brought out the best in me in every aspect of life and gives me the courage to make mistakes and learn from it. I'm not scared of cooking anymore like I used to, and I've really started to enjoy this slow process. Through one door of our kitchen, we can access the balcony where I have been experimenting on propagation of plants since past 2.5 years. And this is the place where I understood that your plants are a reflection of you. Some people are minimal and they will have minimal plants. Some people are maximal and so will be their plants. If you talk about me, I think I lie somewhere between being a minimal and a maximal, as both these extremes are not for me, and it took me a while to understand this. I love empty spaces and I also enjoy decorating. I recently bought this bunny washing machine cover a few months back, and it really complemented my balcony. I love watching this cover every now and then. This is a very flexible and washable cover which works very well for all sizes of washing machine, and I'm not endorsing any product here, but I just thought it would be helpful for others to just give it a try, as it is a good buy. Once in a while, we get our balcony painted using terracotta paint, but since these buildings are pretty old, nothing stays the same after a few washes of rain. No matter how washed off the paint gets, our birds don't judge us and still visit us no matter what. And this is what I learned from the nature. It is never superficial and always honest. When it rains, I shift some of my pots in the open as the plants enjoy being in the rain. And sometimes I dance with them when no one is watching. I take care of these plants like my own children, and each has its own story. For example, we propagated this champa plant almost 2 years back, and it has started flowering this month itself, and I couldn't be more happy. These wise plants are teaching me to be patient by being an example themselves. I look up to them and I wish to become just like them, so selfless and so giving. I think these plants are like our souls. If you nourish it, it will bear flowers and fruits in its own time. And if you do not, it will wither away. The moment you enter our house, you will find 3 fern plants awaiting to welcome you. I really like the warmth of these ferns, and they remind me of how we feel in the mountains. The good thing about ferns is that they love to be watered and sprayed upon, and I don't mind sprinkling them whenever I get a chance. The bad part is that I pamper them too much, that in my absence they dry up a little bit and sometimes even dry up completely. However, the good part is they are fighters and bounce back easily. You will also see our Monstera gone wild and ready to invade our house very soon. Sometimes I think these monsteras are like our egos. It looks beautiful only when it is in check, and if it is not controlled, it can take over our souls and make us monstrous. So instead of looking beautiful, they become really uncontrollable and messy. Pardon me for making random videos which are not like professionals, as I am still learning. I just love to express myself through these videos, and if you want to support my work, please consider subscribing, as it will help me understand that it is being appreciated. Until now, I never asked people to subscribe to my channel. So I wanted to take out time to express my gratitude to those who subscribed without asking and support my work. I am currently working on a series of how to deal with negative people, but it will take some time for me to complete. And until that is completed, I will make some filler videos to keep the channel going, as I have promised myself to post 1 video a week. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.